Good day, children. Welcome to today's class. Today we will continue with English New Voices, and today we'll do part 6 of the lesson number 4, Satya Watch Out. Today's part is the last part. Okay, children? Now, in the last class, teacher read the lesson for you. Isn't it an interesting lesson? Yes, when we read the lesson, we read about the story of a little boy named Satya. Now, this boy is very naughty. He cannot sit in one place. He's always moving. And everybody in the house, they keep on telling him to sit in one place. But he doesn't sit in one place. He's always moving, right? Then one Sunday morning, he goes to the farm where his Amma works. And on his way to the farm, he pretends to be like many animals. Yes, we read which all animals he pretended to be. Then in the evening, he was very tired, and when they came back home, everybody started laughing at him because he was all bruised all over his body. And then his grandfather bathes him, his father cooks food for him, his sister tells him a story, and then he goes off to sleep. But in his dreams also, he is moving, he's jumping, he's rolling. Okay, now today teacher is going to read the lesson one more time. You all are going to repeat after teacher. Okay, you will follow where teacher is reading. You will point your finger where teacher is reading and repeat after teacher. Okay, children, let's begin. Lesson number 4, Satya Watch Out. Satya can't stay still. He runs and jumps and spins and rolls and falls. Sit quietly for a minute, says Appa. If you get hurt, don't come crying to me, says Akka. Don't you dare break anything, says Tata. You're disturbing the class, says his teacher. But what can Satya do if his hands and legs are always dancing? Today is Sunday. It's Satya's favorite day of the week. The day he goes to the farm where Amma works. It's a long walk to the farm through secret up and down paths, open fields, thick forest, and gently flowing streams. Satya hops like a hare and sprints like a deer. The mud is squishy. Be careful, says Amma. He crawls like a centipede and slithers like a snake. Look out for thorns, says Amma. He swings like a spider and leaps like a langur. Whee! Use the strong branches, my little monkey, says Amma. He paddles like a duck and swims like a frog. Stay in the shallows, okay? Says Amma. He climbs like a lizard and jumps like a goat. Don't slip, says Amma. Satya flaps his arms like wings and tries to fly away. He imagines himself soaring and gliding like a vulture. Late in the evening, when the sun sets and crickets begin to hum, it's time to go home. Tired Satya climbs onto his mother's back. They return through the up and down paths, fields, forests, and streams. At home, Appa, Akka, and Tata take one look at bruised and muddy Satya and burst into laughter. Tata bathes him. Appa cooks him dinner. Akka tells him his favorite story as he falls asleep. In his dreams, Satya runs and jumps and spins and rolls and flies away. Okay, very nice lesson. Okay, so now you will keep practicing. Practice reading, children. Okay, shortly you'll be having your reading test also. So read the lesson 3 times. Now teacher is going to ask you some questions and then you have to think for the answers. Okay, and a teacher will also tell you the answer and we'll repeat the answer 2 times. Okay, children? Why can't Satya stay still? Why can't Satya stay still? Satya can't stay still because his hands and legs are always dancing. Repeat, children. Satya can't stay still because his hands and legs are always dancing. See the second question. Read out, children. Who tells Satya to sit quietly for a minute? Who tells Satya to sit quietly? Yes, Appa. Appa tells Satya to sit quietly for a minute. Repeat. Appa tells Satya to sit quietly for a minute. Third question. To whom does Satya go crying to when he is hurt? Tell me, think of the answer, children. Yes, Satya goes crying to Akka when he is hurt. Repeat. Satya goes crying to Akka when he is hurt. What does Tata tell Satya? What does Tata tell Satya? Tata tells Satya that he should not break anything. Repeat. Tata tells Satya that he should not break anything. What does Satya's teacher tell him? What does Satya's teacher tell him? Satya's teacher tells him that he was disturbing the class. Repeat. Satya's teacher tells him that he was disturbing the class. Sixth question. Which is Satya's favorite day of the week? Mine is also the same favorite day. Everybody's, because we get a holiday. Yes? So, answer 6. Sunday is Satya's favorite day of the week. Repeat. Sunday is Satya's favorite day of the week. Where does Satya's Amma work? Seventh question. Where does Satya's Amma work? Where does she work? Yes, on a farm, in a farm. Yes. So repeat. Satya's Amma works in the farm. Satya's Amma works in the farm. Question 8. What do they walk through on the way to the farm? Yes, what do they walk through? They walk through many parts of the village. What do they walk through? They walk through paths, fields, forests and streams on the way to the farm. Yes. Repeat, children. They walk through the paths, fields, forests and streams. They walk through the paths, fields, forests and streams. Question 9. Why does Satya climb onto his mother's back? Why does he climb onto his mother's back? Whole day he was running here and there, pretending to be like some animals. Yes? So he's very tired at the end of the day. So, what's the answer? Satya climbs onto his mother's back because he is very tired. Repeat. Satya climbs onto his mother's back because he is very tired. Why does everybody laugh at Satya? Why does everybody laugh at Satya? Yes, looking at bruised and muddy Satya, everybody laugh at him. Looking at bruised and muddy Satya, everybody laugh at him. What does Satya do in his dreams? In his dreams also he is not sitting quietly, right? So what's the answer? In his dreams, Satya runs, jumps, spins, rolls and flies away. Repeat. In his dreams, Satya runs, jumps, spins, rolls and flies away. Okay, children. Now it's time for activity. Let us do an activity. What is the activity? You have to take the correct answer. Read the sentence. The mud is dry, squishy. The mud is dry, squishy. What is the correct answer, children? Yes, the mud is squishy. Tick on the word squishy. Let's see the next one. Amma tells Satya to look out for branches, thorns. Amma tells Satya to look out for branches, thorns. Which is the correct word, children? Yes, Amma tells him to look out for thorns or else he'll hurt himself. Next. Tata bathes, feeds Satya. Tata bathes, feeds Satya. What does Tata do for Satya? He bathes him. Correct. Very good. Let's see the next one. In the evening, the frogs, crickets begin to hum. In the evening, the frogs, crickets begin to hum. What is the correct answer, children? Frogs begin to hum or crickets begin to hum? Crickets, correct. Put a tick. Next. Appa cooks dinner, lunch for Satya. Appa cooks dinner, lunch for Satya. What does Appa cook? Appa cooks dinner for Satya. Let's see the next one. Satya flaps his legs, arms like wings. Satya flaps his legs, arms like wings. Yes, he flaps his arms like wings. Very good. Next. Akka tells Satya his favorite poem story. Akka tells Satya his favorite poem stories. What's the correct answer? Story, correct. Next one. Amma tells Satya to stay in the shallows boat. Amma tells Satya to stay in the shallows boat. Is the correct answer? Shallows, correct. Put a tick. Okay, children, we have finished with the lesson. Lesson number 4, Satya, watch out. Okay, so keep on revising, keep on practicing. Practice reading, read the lesson every day, and you will be shortly having your reading test also. Okay, children, we'll begin with a new topic in the next class. Till then, thank you. Sai Ram.